Hello, family. This is Beverly Black, and it is Real Talk Wednesday. Welcome. Come on in. It's enough seating on the couch, and it's a chair here. The table's behind me. Whoever wants to sit at the table, drink their coffee, and chit chat with me, just come on in the room. It's plenty of room in this house, and we can all sit and chit chat. I pray that everyone is doing well, that you are blessed, and you walking in your blessedness. Today for Real Talk, I'm going to be jumping from one thing to another. You know how it is. Oh, let me say this. Welcome, everyone. And for those who are here for the first time, welcome to the family. All you got to do is hit that little red subscribe button down below, and you can become a part of this family. You can come in with us when we sit and chit chat. You can be a part of our lives, or you can join the membership here. Whatever you want to do is fine with me, because we are family. So be blessed and stay with us and listen to what I got to say today. May bring back some memories. Does anybody remember when we were growing up and on TV, Lawerence Welch? You remember them bubbles that came on when he was coming out, when he started the show, and they would do that formal dancing? Yeah, they would do that little formal dancing on Lawerence Welch, and he would have some stars on there, you know. Nothing else to watch on TV, nothing else. And my daddy loved hee-haw. Hee-haw. He loved hee-haw. He loved all that. He loved that kind of music and the singing and everything, the skits they did. He could just sit in there and be by himself and just crack up laughing at hee-haw. But you know what? I enjoyed hee-haw myself. What was that song I used to, the one they were singing about the number? I can't remember. Anyway, but I loved hee-haw. And another thing, you remember how TV go off? What, was it at 11 o'clock? It would just go off completely. But before it went off, Mahalia Jackson would always sing that last song. Y'all remember that? That's how I learned a lot of gospel songs or old spirituals was through hearing Mahalia Jackson. At the end of the day, when it was time for the television to go off, to go to sleep for the night, because it didn't stay on 24/7 like it does now. We didn't have no VCRs and all that. Well, people don't use VCRs anymore, but we didn't have the recording stuff. All we had was the basic TV. That's it. And most of us had the black and white, and thank the Lord to have that. But when somebody in the community got a color TV, that was big talk. So-and-so down there got a color TV. Everybody would run to see it when somebody got a color TV. I remember when we first got married, and we lived in an apartment then, and our rent was like $50-some a month or something for a 2-bedroom apartment. And the first little TV we bought was a little black and white. And I think we paid like $10 for it. You think somebody had given us a 85-inch flat screen the way we were carrying on. We were so thrilled and happy to have that little black and white TV with that big thing in the back of it. But it served its purpose. It served its purpose. But thinking back to Mahalia Jackson and her beautiful singing and what it meant, and when you heard that, if you weren't asleep, you better be asleep, because really, we weren't even supposed to be up that time of night. But we did it. We did it anyway. And then it brought to my mind, on Sundays, wasn't nothing open. Wasn't nothing open but churches, and maybe a few gas stations, and a little store here and there. Because on Saturday night, everything closed down. Starting Saturday about 5 o'clock, stores was closing down. The stores downtown, they closed up. I can't even think. The drugstores, they closed up. Everything closed down on Saturday night. Mama would even cook on Saturday because you didn't cook on Sunday. All you did on Sunday was heat that food up. But you didn't do no cooking on Sunday. It all was done on Saturday night. And then when you came from church on Sunday, you had your dinner. You had your dinner. And wait a minute, let me tell you the process. We would get up, you had your Sunday morning breakfast, and normally it was a big breakfast because we would have like fried chicken or pork chops and gravy and, you know, the potatoes and onion, that whole big deal. And them big old potatoes, not big old potatoes, big old biscuits and grits and the whole 9 yards. Well, you get to breakfast, you go to Sunday school. Then after Sunday school was morning worship. After that, you came home, you had Sunday dinner. Well, we kept on our Sunday clothes because you were going back to church at 5 o'clock. By the time you got through eating, sat down on the porch for maybe an hour or so, it was time for BTU. Baptist Training Union. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. You had to go back to church for BTU. And it was normally at 5 o'clock. And then at 6 o'clock was evening service. So you were there for the evening service. Does anybody have an evening service now? I haven't heard of it too much here lately. Well, with the situation with the virus and everything, no, I guess they're not. But even before, I didn't hear of too many churches having evening service. But that was your day on Sunday. You spent your Sunday at church. And in between that time that I was at home, in between services, you couldn't play with any cards. You couldn't, Monopoly? Oh, no, no, no. You better not play no Monopoly. That got dice in it. You going to hell if you play with dice. You couldn't play Monopoly. In our household, I don't know what scissors had to do with it, but Mama did not allow me to touch or use scissors on Sunday. What in the world does scissors have to do with it? But you can use no scissors on Sunday. And another thing, and we about to close. I'm gonna bring this one little thing up. Like when you be on the porch sometime and Mama be brushing and combing my hair. The hair that was in the brush of the comb, you know, some people just take it out and throw it out in the yard. You didn't do that with Mama. She would get that hair. She said, you don't throw that hair out like that. Somebody can get your hair and run you crazy. And you know, as a child, that bothered me for years. How in the world can somebody get my hair and run me crazy? They didn't play that. You just didn't throw your hair out in the yard or in the openness like that. But that was just something that they believed. But it was some little witch doctors in our area. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. It was one that had it was the first time I ever seen someone with purple, green, orange, yellow hair, all them different colors, but it was a wig. But anyway, they were witch doctors. And a lot of the older blacks in our community believe that certain things had power. And I'm going to leave it at that. I love y'all. I love you more than words can say. And I thank God for my family. Remember, I love you, but God loves you more. Why? Because you are his masterpiece. And our God does not make any junk. Be blessed and prosperous until we meet again.
Getting ready for my miracle, getting ready for greatness, getting ready for my heart's desire. I'm growing into a flower and glamorous. Getting ready for my miracle, getting ready for greatness, getting ready for my heart's desire. I'm growing into a flower and glamorous. Getting ready for my miracle, getting ready for greatness, getting ready for my heart's desire. I'm growing into a flower and glamorous.